Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the game tonight. You Ray, thank you for redeeming first. You got it. You got it. You Ray, you did it. Ray, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Thanks, Ryder. Thank you for the daily dining check-in. Jenny, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Hi, Jenny, over on YouTube as well. Hello. And Jenny's got a 140 stream streak. 140 streams. That's so many. That's so many. Well, we've got Twitch and YouTube going this evening, and we're playing some blueprints. I'm really excited. Um I have my notebook and my pencil, the same one that I used for the music stuff in Heartopia, and I can't wait to take some notes because it's gonna be a wild ride. Today's a good day. Yeah. It's gonna be a wild ride to get through some of this. Um, it's definitely going to take us more than one stream, so this is probably going to be something that shows up for a few weeks in a row until we get it done. Um, I won't share too much about the story now. I'll let us figure it out together. Um, and yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Um, Basically, what we're gonna have to do is take note of everything. Everything that you look at and you say, maybe that's a puzzle. That looks a little different. Why does it feel like they're trying to tell us something? That means they probably are. So we're gonna have to take notes. All right. Yes. Yes, ready for notes. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in over on YouTube. Is this enough? Maybe. It might be. It might be enough. Um okay. Let's see. Let's see. Where is the game? I had a little bit of trouble getting the stuff set up because um they only have 5 resolution settings. So it's really not built for one window, for one monitor. Um so I had a hard time, but I think I got it to a point where I can still be able to see the chat for the most part. But if we want to run into issues, then we'll just fix it up a little bit. But it looks like you can all hear it. It looks like we can see it. It looks like we're ready to go. Let's get started. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll do what I can to turn it down. Oh, you right, with 135 stream streak. One day I'll reach you. For that to happen, Jenny would have to lose her streak, and I don't know about that. Oh, it's raining. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay. So now we know what we have to do. It's our new house. Day 1 at our new house. Well, not yet anyway. Hi, Stray. Feels like movie night. It does feel like movie night, doesn't it? Okay, here we are. We have 50 steps that we can take. We can look around. There's a couple birds there. Now we can like walk towards stuff and look at it. A couple canes. Couple birds. I don't think there's anything that's gonna be in this spot. This is just kind of the lobby area. We are gonna take a look around though. We'll go from there. You know what? Let me turn the brightness up on this a little bit so I can see what you're seeing. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's something for us to look at. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, good to know. Thank you, paper. The lobby here is fancier than my house. I think it's quite nice. The lobby. I think the art style of this is very nice as well. An ace. A queen. An ace and a queen, that probably means something. I don't know though. I don't know if anything means anything in this particular room because we have 3 options, 3 rooms to choose from. I might write it down, and if it's the same every time, then it probably doesn't mean anything. What is this game? So this is called Blueprints. And basically, we've been tasked, to find the 46th room of this 45-room estate. So we have to. It's been hidden and it's a secret, and nobody knows where it is, other than the uncle that put us in the will to take over if we find the room. So we have to find the room, otherwise we're a big loser, and it kind of feels like disownment. So let's see. So there was an ace. Ace of spades. Right side. Right. And the other one was a queen. Queen of what, though? Because I think that one is I think that one's a spade. Yeah. And then the most unrealistic part of this game will be actually getting mentioned in the will. Would have just sold it if it were me. See, the thing is with this, you can't inherit it until you find the room, so you can't sell it. You have to find the room if you want to sell it. And so it's a queen of diamonds on this side. Queen of diamonds, left side. Door. Right. Okay. The right door, left side. Um, guess I'm gonna steal some furniture. You can't do that either. You don't own any of it. You can't, or the family, the executors, you're gonna go to jail. Okay, so I do know that we should look at these, right? There's a little letter here that says open only only what? In the event of my death. Okay, open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with the same amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same room you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Thank you for the daily Yarny check-in, Aston. Does that mean when you get older and have grandkids, you will add a 47th room and to the 46th room state and repeat the cycle? Maybe. maybe. Never mind. It's a magic house. It's a magic house. The rooms change. Whoops. That's my bad. How do I put it away? There we go. I figured it out. And hey, the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Excellent. Thank you. So we're in the entrance hall right now. You can see this whole thing. Crazy. Day one. We'll see how far we go. We can call it a day here at the bottom, and we will have an inventory. Okay? So, where would you like to go? Each door has a different thing. So this one just has a flat base. This one has lines on the top. And the triangle shape. And this one goes like this. What I think is, if you pay attention, you'll be able to identify which room is behind each door because they're kind of slightly different. I ain't stealing. I might get cursed. So, let's see. Maybe we'll start with this right side because I'm intrigued. I'm leaning towards this side. So we're going in the I'm just gonna make a little drawing of what it looks like. It's like this, and then it's flat, like here. A bit like triangle shapes. Some of you might think this is not important, be like, wow, this is really crazy detail, but it will in fact come in handy. Go like this, and just get the door shape as well. I think I saw a like over on YouTube. Thank you. Goes like that. Okay. Alright. You're making the drawings on digital or paper? I'm making them on paper. I should... So, if I wasn't using the model right now, I could make these things digital. but because I'm using a model, I'm not using the iPad. I might transfer them over digitally, so you know we have something that we can like release, basically. But for now, let's go over here. First room. Oh, select a room to draft. Oh, interesting. So we have some options. So we can go to the hallway. It doesn't. We can look around in the hallway. We can go to the closet. We'll pick up 2 items in the closet, or um, the bedroom. So I wonder if these are in order. So I wonder if the hallway is this one. I'm gonna mark that, and I'm gonna put hallway question mark hallway question mark. And then there's one that's like a regular door. It's literally just a plain old door. And that one may be the bedroom. So we don't need to go to the bedroom yet because it says whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. We don't need 2 more steps. We're already at 50. I don't know. I don't think we can go beyond 50. And the other door, I don't know what it looked like, but maybe we'll go to the closet first and we'll pick up 2 items. Or maybe we're just wrong. Maybe the doors don't matter. They might be like a sign, but oh, there's a key. All right, so we got a key and a shovel. Okay, an old weathered shovel looks like it could be useful for digging. Very good. We'll just generally take a look around the room. I don't think there's going to be anything else important in here, but I'll also take a look before we go back. Okay? So, we turn that one into a closet. Maybe the doors don't matter. Maybe they do in some capacity. I don't know. Let's see. Bare room, lavatory, or the nook. Does it say we get a key for the nook? We might want to collect keys. Because sometimes you'll find a locked door and you'll want to get in. So perhaps we'll continue to the nook. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. You know it's bad when they tell you, take some notes. Take some notes. I don't think there's anything with that. Here's the key. Now we've got 2 keys. We can't like walk in there. There is a chess piece. What is this? Oh, it's like a radio. That's what it is. Okay. Couple books. I don't notice anything crazy in here. Nothing standing out. I mean, there's a chess piece, but I don't think that means anything. We have those. I wonder about the glass. Radios was that big? They could be. I mean, that one I think just extra special. Let's see. If we write that down, we might regret it later. Not having it. Purple glass, red glass, blue glass. Purple, red, blue, glass jars. I just scribbled them in order and we'll go from there. So now we can continue. Looks like we need a key to go into this room. Storeroom. We get some stuff. We can go to the den. We can go to the pantry. Perhaps we go... I mean, the storeroom would be good to go to. However, there's not a door that leads anywhere else. We'd have to go backwards. So do we go to the den, maybe? So that way we have another room? I think so. It looks like there's 3 different ways in the den, but it looks like perhaps we'll go like that. I don't know if it's worth it to collect this stuff earlier on or not. I'm not certain. I want to try the den, though. We'll have plenty of time to go around and discover. So there's gotta be... I mean, you see these clocks? I mean, these clocks... There's so many clocks in here. They gotta mean something. Spiral staircase? It could be a sign. You never know. The trunk is locked. Let's use a key. 3 more keys? It was so worth it to come in here. 3 keys. There's nothing in this cabinet. 2 clocks next to each other. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of insane. Is that another? Oh, that's a... What is that? It's like a little diamond. So, and every clock in here reads the same time, which means we should be paying attention to that. Does the time change? Is it moving? Is the time... Oh, the time is moving! So the time itself doesn't matter. But they're all at the same time. So they're all working. Hi, Potato. Thank you for the Daily Diny check-in. I don't see too much else going on here. That's a big clock right there. Four sparkles, huh? Another chess piece. I'm just gonna write down chess pieces in rooms. It could be nothing, but I also don't know what these are. I think that might be like a pawn, but I don't know what the other one was that we saw. Like there was one in the nook, and I don't remember what it is. We should go back and get it, I guess. So there's a pawn in the den, and I hate to go back into the room and lose a step, but we're gonna do it. Does anybody know what that is? That white chess piece kind of looks like a cross with the bottom star lower. What is the name of this game? This is Blueprints. Thank you for the likes. A rook? Is it a rook? I don't know. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna trust you. And what room is this? A rook in the nook? A pawn? A pawn in the den. A rook in the nook. Okay. Castle? Yeah, that's what I think. So, we have 2 doors. Let's go this way. We get a puzzle piece in the parlor, plus 10 steps to go to the guest bedroom. West Wing Hall. I gotta switch positions. My legs are already starting to... Alright. Let's see. Let's go here. I want to see whatever this puzzle thing is. Does that mean there's a puzzle in here? There certainly is. Let's take a look around. What is that? Wind-up key. Component of the parlor game. Okay. Let's read. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry or Lowry. And this was on the 2nd of May. Okay. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. Let's write this down. Write it down, write it down. Parlor game. Okay. So, number 1. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. My handwriting is such a mess, this is going to be bad. Number 2. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. At least one box. At least one box. Displays only false statements. Okay. And then the 3rd, only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Only one box has a prize. Other 2 always empty. Okay. All right, we've got our notes, and we thoroughly understand the rules of Parlor Game. Let's take a little look around. Oh, there he is. There's our uncle, Herbert. Take a look around the furniture. There's just some nice gas lamps. Look at the windows. Take a look at the ceiling. Okay, and here is Parlor Game. There's actually some stuff behind there. There's another puzzle piece. Not puzzle piece. There's another chess piece in here, but this time it's a black pawn. The other one was white. So white. Now we need to specify. It might just be random. Black pawn. And what room is this? Where are we? We're in the parlor. My notes are already looking crazy. I already look like a crazy person. Okay, so we have to read the statements on this. This says, this statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. So, at least one box which displays only true statements. At least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize. So, this statement appears on another box is true. This statement does appear on another box. So, one of these two, well, both of them technically, are telling the truth. So, that means at least one box which displays only false statements. This one, the white box, is a false statement. So, doesn't necessarily help us determine which one has a prize in it, but this one, it's definitely not the white one. Because this one is true. So, I'm thinking I might try the black box. And if we fail, we may just have to hope we find the parlor again. Because in this case, we have two options. I think. I think we have two options. We could either go for the blue one or the black one. One of them will have a prize. This one is showing a false statement. These ones are both true. Let's try this one. I'm tempted to do the blue. Well, actually, you know what? It has to be the blue. I wasn't thinking. My brain wasn't thinking. Because if this is telling a false statement, because this one has to be true, so at least one box is true. This one is also true. There's only one left that can be false, and there has to be one that's false, which is this one. So when it says the blue box is empty, that's a lie, which means the blue one has a prize. Aha! Excellent. Okay. Now, we can go this way to another room. Explain? What do you mean, explain what? I am more than happy to. I just need to know what you're talking about. My brain lagged. So, per the rules of the game, one box, at least one box, will always tell the truth. At least one box will always lie. And only one box will have a prize. How do you know which is telling the truth? The statement on this box said, we'll read it backwards. This statement appears on another box. Okay. Well, there's nothing to compare it to, so you read the next ones. This one says the blue box is empty. This says this statement appears on another box. So that means this box is telling the truth because the statement also appears on this box. And this box is also telling the truth because this statement appears on this box. So, per the rules, that means the white one is lying. And the white one says the blue box is empty. Which means the blue box had stuff in it. So we got a couple little gemstones. They kind of look like sapphires. Now I feel them. No, you're good. It took me a second too because I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking properly. Let's go to the bedroom this time and get a couple steps. Okay, there's another box that we can open with a thing. There is a pointing down sculpture. Paper crane, random items. I don't think the random items in those. Oh, there's the thing to read. Detective Bird, yeah. Let's see. Greetings from Reddington. Can we flip it over? No? That's it? Greetings from Reddington? Nothing else. Okay. Big wardrobe. Oh, we can look at this. Oh, how pretty! Nothing particular there. There's a crow. Ironically, there is not... Oh, there is a chess piece. It's yellow. It's a yellow pawn. Yellow pawn in the bedroom. It could mean nothing. There's also a top hat knocked down. That can't be nothing. Or golden pawn. It's true, it could be golden. I'll put yellow. I'm gonna go to my second page now. Top hat. So what room was this again? Bedroom. Bedroom. Top hat. Knocked over. There's paper cranes all over the place in here. An interesting motif. Let's open the box. Use a key. We still have 3 more. And not to worry, because we get 3 keys. Now we have 6. Okay. Our only way to go is this way. So we're gonna do that. Guest bedroom, hallway, passageway. Perhaps we'll hit the hallway. I am tempted to go to the guest room, but I don't know if it'll max us out to 50. So I'm actually gonna save that. Oh, there's a gem requirement for the passageway. Should we go to the passageway because we have the gems with us now? I think we should. I think we will. Because we might not always have that. Let's go to the passageway. Probably like a shortcut. Ooh, this is boarded up. Looks like we're gonna have to get something to break this. How interesting. There's a door this way. And there's a door this way. Maybe we'll take this one. Storeroom, chapel. I don't have any money, so we can't go to the chapel. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Oh no. There must be something special in the archives, but I think for day 1, we'll do mostly exploration, because that's basically what we need to do. Here's a coin. We can go to the chapel now if we wanted to. What is that? And it looks like a cot or a hammock. There's a key. And there's a stone. There's another yellow pawn in here. So there's mostly pawns. So only the one room had a rook in it. Everything else just had a pawn. Let me add that here. So, I don't think there's anything else in here that's crazy. Just a bunch of chairs, carpets, stuff like that. Then we'll go back out. And we'll go this way now. Our only option. Let's see. We have a couple options. We could go to the pantry and get some money. We can go to the hallway and have 2 different options. Or we could go to the laboratory. I think we'll go to the pantry because we only have 1 coin and I want to see what other opportunities we will have if we keep some coin on us. Little timer. Paper towel. Can I climb that? I cannot. There's a little box up there. Cheese grater, coffee. There's a receipt. We're gonna take the money. There's an apple. We're gonna take that. 2 steps. Excellent. Okay. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread will be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. We took the change, and that means that in the house, I wonder if it resets daily. There's going to be 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges. Okay. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Oh no. I super hit the wrong button. There we go. There we go. We read that. Take a look around. Oh, we can't go this way. It's boarded up. We don't have a way to... We don't have, like, an axe or anything. Okay. So, we got cooked in 2 different directions. Would you look at that? We can't go that way. We're gonna have to backpedal now, which is a shame. Until we find a door that we can go through, which is none of these. Please. Okay, there's a door in here. We didn't lose too many steps. Alright. Courtyard. 1 gem requirement. We can go to the guest bedroom and get 10 steps. That wouldn't be bad. We could go to the chapel. I think maybe we'll hit the guest bedroom and get plus 10. And then we'll back our way out. Oh no, we can't. We should go to the courtyard, actually. That would be better. The courtyard would be better. A little windy right here. Whoa, there's problems. Oh, look, it's the front. We opened up to the front. How interesting. Oh, this is... We need this. The ledgehammer can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Oh. Oh. I wanted it for the doorways. Why is there a pile of... I can shovel this. Brick! Not worth picking up. A worthless old brick. That's really funny. I think maybe we'll be able to throw that at a window or something at some point. Did that? Oh, that room didn't change. I was like, fireplace! Okay. Oh, they give you a squeaky toy. You know what? I shouldn't look back in there. Oh, we can still go to the guest bedroom, but there's no way out. Food for sale in the kitchen. Walk-in closet. Oh, all these options. We're gonna have to, like, backpedal anyway. Let's go to the walk-in closet and pick up 4 items. What is that? Sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Oh. Random coats and shoes in here. Another picture up on the wall. Perfume. Couple gemstones. There's a swan. Again, that's a popular motif. And a key. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Should I take note of the amount of rocks? That probably means nothing, right? There's no way. There's no way the rocks are a thing. They're all different. Oh, hello, Sai. Hello, hello. Let me, I'm actually gonna, write this down. So, courtyard. So there's 3. Is that 2? There's 2. And then this one has 3. And this one has 4. And, hold on. This side leads us to a room. And the other way, this way, leads us to the lobby. L for lobby. I'm gonna put it like that. Okay. So, we went to the storeroom, so now we're actually gonna go this way. Come back to where we were. We've made a full loop, everybody. Good job. And, let's take a look at the map. Where can we go now that we haven't touched? The pantry we couldn't go. The passageway we did. Bedroom. Parlor. We are kind of out of options. We walked around the whole thing, and there's no other doorways that we haven't already picked. Maybe we can go back and see if we can use the sledgehammer. I don't think we can because I think it's blocked because unrelated reason. Because it's like we can't go from the den to the passageway there. It's not possible. There's stuff in the way. So I think that's why it's blocked. Same with like the parlor and the walk-in closet. I should have picked a different room for that. But is this it? Do we have to call it a day here? Do we have to? I think we do because we've run out of choices. There's nowhere else to go for now. I think we have to walk out and call it a day. I mean, we could walk out here. Walk out to the courtyard. To the front. Take a little look around before we call it for now. We go this way? Or is this just a blocked for now? The big clock tower up there. What an interesting shape for a house. What an interesting shape. Was there another path here? Uh-oh. That can't be good. Little bird bath? Whoa. Oh, there's little places there where you can see underground. What a view. We're like on a cliff. That's crazy. Whole thing just built up on a cliff. Windy. What's down this spooky tunnel? Nothing? Nothing in the spooky tunnel? Nothing in the spooky tunnel. Alright, let's go back up and check out the last side, and then it'll probably be... It'll probably be our first day. So we might be able to just walk out here and be like, yep. No, it seems like we can just keep walking. This whole estate is crazy. We go that way. There's a campsite over there. Why is there a campsite here? So this is just like the it's just the gate, the main gate. Why? Oh, there's birds in the bird bath. There's two different ways to go here. A couple different ways, actually. Whole campsite? Are we camping out here? Don't tell me we're camping out here. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu tab to return to the campsite for the night. Can I walk? Oh, I can't walk there. There we go. Oh, so we're out by this like little birch area. The question should be, why is there not a campsite? I guess so. I mean, it's a peaceful little spot. And it's right nearby, you know, you don't have to worry. It's like sleeping out in the backyard. Oh my god, look at all the apples. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, I can smash it. No, just smash it with the thing. Oh no, we need to get the padlock for this. So there's a padlock that prevents us from getting to the apples, and there's a building in there. There's a shed back there. There's probably something in it. How rich is your uncle? I wasn't uncle that rich. Yeah, me too. So we know that we have to find the code for the padlock for the apple orchard. Let me write that down. Apple orchard padlock code. Maybe it's in the kitchen. We should go back. We should go back to the kitchen and look. Oh, we were just there. One more path I didn't look at yet. Hello, welcome in over on YouTube. Or, you know, just climb over it? Yeah. We could. If we knew how to use our legs, but we don't. This looks like a mine shaft entrance. Oh, I just realized we can sprint. B. Let's go back, see if we can make it back to the kitchen. I am... Because we blocked ourselves out of more room progress today. However, I wonder if that little receipt, talking about 5 apples, 5 oranges, whatever, has anything... Let's see, to go to the kitchen... Oh, was it the kitchen? It was the pantry, wasn't it? We have to go through the courtyard, into the den. No. We have to do a little... So we have to go to the courtyard, into the den, into the parlor, into the bedroom, into the passageway, into the pantry. So, courtyard, den, parlor. Courtyard, den, parlor, bedroom, passageway, pantry. Bedroom, passageway, pantry. I thought it was like a receipt. It's not. It just said no. It might be like in the kitchen. And it was 4 coin left. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Do I have to write down that we got 4 coin from the pantry? Leftover change. Because we've made very little progress overall in here. Alright, but we're going to be calling it a day because we've run out of things. Call it. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. Yes, indeed. Unfortunately. Okay, total 12 rooms. We reached rank 4. 32 steps taken, 3 items found for day 1. Alright. Save and continue, day 2. Day 2. All this stuff is the same. Good, good. That's the same. The flowers are the same. So these doorways are the same, so it does not matter. Let's start the same way we did this time with this. This time, we will go to the pantry. What a nice mansion, yeah. Let's get the 4 coin and an apple. So it's the same every time. And this says the same thing. Okay. And there was nothing else in here before. So we're moving right along. We could... If we go to the den, it's always great because there's 3 different ones, or we can go to the hallway, which will also give us 3 options. Technically, we want to go... We want to go to the hallway. This time, I'm going to try to maximize the rooms that we get into. There's red flowers in this hallway. Red flowers in orange hallway. It could mean nothing. But there could be 4 hallways with 4 different color flowers, and you might need to do something with them. Oh, there's something to read. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Let's write that down. We'll remember, but doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked, and we don't have any keys right now. Okay. So, we've got 2 options. Let's go this way. We could go utility closet breaker box. I feel like that would be important. No matter which way, it's gonna block it off. Maybe we go to the chapel though. We'll have 1 more room on that side. For now. We had to make a donation to the chapel. Look at all these winged stained glass. Every single one of them has wings. I probably need to write them down. Oh no, I definitely do. They have numbers on them. Look at them. They've got numbers. So, number 1. I need to make a diagram of the room and also make notes of what it is. So, over here, so right here is the door leading to, what room was that? Hallway. Okay. Then we'll put the doors in. Hallway and then unknown. The rooms don't necessarily matter, it's just so that I know what it was. So, over on this wall, we had 1. And kind of looks like a farmer. Like, each one seems to have an occupation. This one is farmer. Looks like there's a trowel. Green dress. I'm just gonna write red apron. Just so we have have a thing. Which ones? I can just write them in order technically, but so this one is number 7, and it's on the back wall. Number 7, and number 7 is a knight. No, it's not a knight. But there's armor, but there's a staff and a crown, so it's probably a queen. Field, okay. Red background. Okay. Over here, number 5, it's a maid. It has a maid outfit and a mop. So, this one is number 5. Maid outfit. Mop. Red background. There's nothing over here. This one is number 2, and it's a chef. Number 2, chef. Looks like with a spoon or some kind of wooden tool. Blue background. Number 3 is, what is it? It looks like another farmer, but this time it's with a pitchfork. A pizza scooper, yeah. Oh, that's number 2. This is number 3. I'm gonna write it on the inside. Farmer at pitchfork. Okay, we just have 2 more. Because there isn't one here. That's just the family crest at the top, and we can't see what's behind it. Over here, it's like an equestrian, a horse rider. This is center. This is number 6. Equestrian, I'm going to put purple background. Purple. I'll know what it is, but just in case, no matter what they show up with. Okay, we got one last one. What is that? Oh, it's a chimney sweep. Chimney sweep. And this is 4. Chimney sweep. I think that'll be enough for that one. Okay, so we have taken notes of the chapel. I drew a picture. I drew a pretty little picture, and then I wrote all these down. So that'll work out for that. Let's pick a door and go through it. Let's also check through the aisles. Good. Check the tables. Oh, look here. Is this a bishop? Is this a chess piece, but it's a bishop? I think so. It makes sense that they put a bishop in the chapel. Let's go this way, maybe? Hold on. We should actually go the other way to finish that room out and then come back. And in this case, we should do the utility closet to have it, because it's the end anyway. We can't add another one on the side. So we can't, we can interact with it. Key card entry system, so you need a key card. You turn the air and the heat off. Gymnasium? Dark room? Dark room, I feel like the dark room should be dark. I feel like we should turn it off. There's the garage and then this cabinet. We'll turn it on in the garage. We're gonna turn it off in the dark room because it's kind of wild to me that it's on. Don't know what that is, but how do we back out? We'll do that preemptively, and we could just be wrong. A tag that says 10. I don't know if these things on the walls mean anything. In utility closet. Okay. Alright, so we knew we were gonna end up going back that way. Oh, we had to lose another coin for that status. And now, we can go to the observatory. We don't have any gems, though. That's really sad. We can go to the den. We are going to go to the den. Actually, the den is our only option for now. To get us some other room options. Okay. Let's pick up this. And I think most of the room is the same. Has this changed? It's a different colored pond now. The art on the wall has changed. Maybe it's just different each time, I'm not sure. But nonetheless. Items for sale. We only have 2 coin though. We really should go in there. We'll go in here. There's an arcade game in here. Annual Maid's Day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome day 20 and day 21. Do you think we're gonna be here for day 20 and 21? We probably will. Salt shaker, compass, shovel, sledgehammer. Look how expensive everything is. Alright, well I guess we're gonna be getting into some treats. We can't touch this, I guess. It's like a break room in here. Oh, you need a key card for the next room. This security door is locked by electronic key card. I wonder if we go back to the thing. There's that key card thing in the utility room. I wonder if we turn that on. It would change this. I don't think so, but we can give it a go. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password, scribble, 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 scribble. Should we try to read that? It definitely starts with an S. Terminal password. Sorry, I gotta handle something. Okay. So, we have S, W. What is that? Looks like an N and either a D or an O at the end. I'll put it questionable. We'll go back and look. Okay. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Okay. Let's write that down. Let's write that down. Okay. Let's see. Commissary. My brain's already getting tired now. And we haven't even done that much yet. Closed. We've made 0 breakthroughs from day 12 to day 16. Okay. We shouldn't forget that. We have to backtrack. Oh, hi. Okay. We don't have any gems for the kitchen. We could get a gem in the storeroom, but that blocks it off. We could just go to the spare room. We kind of have to go to the spare room because otherwise we're gonna cut ourselves short again. But I really want that key. What if we just backtrack to the main entrance hall and worked our way that way? I think that's what we'll do. We're kind of gonna back ourselves into a corner, but we don't have any resources. Oh, these are different now. There's like a padlock there. That one's got a... that. So maybe they're just different every time. Maybe they have nothing to do with anything. Okay. Now we'll backtrack a little bit. And we are going to go, unfortunately, through the chapel, through the hallway, through the pantry. So let's go through the chapel. And then go to the... I want to go... well, I want to go back in there, but I don't want to lose all my coins. So, hallway. And pantry. And back here. Okay. Now we're going to start the middle. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Let's give it a go. Wow, look at this one. Something to read. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. So I guess that means in here we can redraw. There's a phone we cannot interact with. Here's a portrait of Great Uncle. Not much else in here. Can't go that way. We must go here. We could redraw if we want to. We don't have any coin. Bedroom. We could go to the bedroom. There's a way out. Corridor is always left unlocked. We're gonna go this way. The bedroom. Get that sweet +2. Take a little look around. We've read that before. It's not a chest in this room. We unlocked it, I guess. Okay. We are probably going to the parlor. We got the observatory again, which is interesting. So, we already know the rules of the game. Let's play the game again. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. Okay, let's get the key. So at least one is telling the truth, at least one is lying. The statement on the white box is true. The blue box is lying. There is a second wind-up key in this room. The white one is also lying. There is not a second wind-up key in this room. There is only one wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. So that means the black box is telling the truth. So, the blue box again is our answer. Alright. 2 sapphires. Oh, the blinds are shut in the parlor today. Okay. We're getting good at that one, and now our only way forward is this one. Patio. Bread. Gemstones in each green room. I wonder what that means. The nook we can get. Either way we go, it's leading to the same result. Maybe we'll try the patio this time. I don't know exactly what it means. Oh, there's a green one in here. Buried below. Occasionally, you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. We have discovered that, actually. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Okay, we did discover that last time. There's actually several dig spots here, but we do not have a shovel. So, we need to write... There's one dig spot here. There's 2 dig spots. So we need to write down that for the patio, there's dig spots. Dig spots in the patio. Bring a shovel. Bring shovel to patio. Dig spots. Okay. It's nice in here. I like that shade of green. You can hear all the bugs and everything too. Alright. We're probably gonna go West Wing Hall because it'll give us more doorways. Actually, it won't. Doesn't matter. We'll do it, but it's not entirely helpful to us. My dream location for my house. Yeah. It's nice. The sun's even coming in over here. Oh, this is knocked over. Staff notice. June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late lady, Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff may draft interesting. So that's why it's a little bit disheveled in here. It's like covered up and all of that. Just nature and no one else around me. I agree. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. That's funny. So you gotta go back and find it? Okay. Let's see. Well, we could go to the Nook. It'll give us access to one more room. That way. We kind of locked ourselves out again, unfortunately. Yeah, we did. Oh no, well, the commissary, but we can't actually get to the commissary. We can't get to that other doorway. We don't have a key. So we can get a key in the Nook, or we can go to the mail room for the fun of it. Perhaps we'll go to the Nook and get the key, and then go to that one other room that's in there. Okay. There's the key. Pick up a key. There's nothing else in here for us to worry about. Go to the next one. We can get 10 steps, which would be great. Or we could pick up 2 items in the closet. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go to the closet. We might get a shovel. Please. Oh. It's a key and a gemstone. Okay. Sadness. Time to go back. We have... I might try that... other than trying the commissary door, we are low on options. We have been everywhere. So far. Unfortunately, because of my choices, we keep accidentally locking ourselves in. So, in order to get to the commissary, we need to go this way. Back this way. Give a coin. We need to go in here. Keycard entry system is now off. Now, we use our last coin. And go all the way back this way. Keycard reader does not appear to be powered on. Oh, so it needs to just be on and... oh my god. Okay. Well, we capped out on rooms. I ran out of stuff. So, there's day 2. Day 2 is done. Wayne Cottage. 16 rooms. Rank 4. 35 steps, 0 items found. New room 7. Okay. Day 2. 21 steps. Saving continue. Looks like we got time for probably like one more day. During this stream. Maybe 2 if I mess it up royally. It says 35 because I went back and forth a couple times to rooms. It counts each room entry. Okay. Maybe we'll do something different this time. And I think what I will do is start us from the center today. And we are going to go to the parlor. Because I do not want to lock us out immediately. Pick up the key. Okay. So, there are 3 boxes in this room. You are telling the truth. 2 boxes in this room are empty. You are also telling the truth. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. The black box is telling a lie. The black box has stuff in it. Excellent. Gimme, gimme. Okay. Next room. It's gotta be the hallway. Gives us two options. Okay, we're just coming from the other side now. Doors in the west wing tend to be locked. We understand. We are not going to the chapel right now. We are going to go to the... We could technically go to the storeroom because this is a corner. It's like the end of the blueprint for this anyway. And pick up a coin, a gem, and that. Or we go to the nook and get a key. I think we go here and get both. Get all three. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. And now we go back. And we go over here. It was the butler with the candlestick in the bedroom. In the bathroom. It could have been. Let's see. This one I want to give us the opportunity to hit 3 rooms. We can get the courtyard, but we don't have a shovel. We can go to the den. I think we'll go to the den. And get another gem. This is knocked down in here this time. That candlestick's knocked down. That didn't happen before. Everything else seems to be in order. Other than the candlestick. Okay. So, let's just pick a side. We'll go this way. And we can get the breaker box. We can go to the nook and get a key. Or we can get a bedroom. I think we will go to the nook because the other side's a dead end anyway. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to have the breaker box, just in case. But a second key would be nice. Dragonfly, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Thank you for the daily dining check-in as well. And Steve, thank you for the 25 stream streak. Hello, hello. Hi, Steve. Thank you for the daily dining check-in. What do we think? Do we want another key or do we want the breaker box? Because the breaker box could be handy if we get lucky and get one of the rooms that we need it for. Otherwise, if we get one of those rooms, it's just a nightmare if we don't have the breaker box. I think maybe we'll take the utility closet and just deal with it. Breaker box. That's what I'm thinking. Because you never know when you're going to have the right one. We don't need it right now. But, you know, we'll come back. Actually, beforehand, I'll open it up and see what's in here. It's the same as before. So it's the gymnasium. Turn that on. The dark room. And the garage. Turn that on. We'll keep the keycard system on. And these indicators, don't know what they mean. So we'll leave that as it is for now. That way, if we hit those, we'll be able to see. And now we go this way. I think we go to the chapel. And hope we don't have to go back to the chapel. Oh my. Their room never has much in it. But, well, you know what? We have to go this way. Otherwise, we don't get access to the next room. So, these are all the same. Yeah. All the same. We already wrote them down. Fine. Oh! Hello! Hello, hello! Welcome in! Welcome in! Thank you for the raid! Who is it? Who raided? I can't even tell. Oh! Hello! Hello, hello! I see your name now. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are playing Blueprints. We're having quite a good time. This is our first day playing Blueprints. So we're on we're on day 3 right now. We haven't made any significant breakthroughs, but we have found a couple hints. Um, so we're having a good time, taking some notes. I hope you had a really wonderful stream, and thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream going? What did you do? What were you playing? Or doing? You didn't have to be playing something. I always assume people are, but our own alert scared her. It happens sometimes. It happens. I was so immersed in this that I kind of forgot. Okay. Resuming day 3. So right now we're in the chapel. And we have these wonderful hints up here. I don't know what we do with them yet. But we have these wonderful pieces of stained glass. And they have a number under them and a sign. You're playing Warframe? How interesting. I have never played Warframe. Likely never will. Here we are. We got all these. Let's see. We're gonna go straight and hope that we don't have to backtrack. Because we have 0 coin. The garage would force us to backtrack. We have to use the West Wing Hall. We have to go to the West Wing Hall, otherwise we're forced to backtrack. I would love the 3 keys that were in there, but I cannot afford. We have already read this before. That is quite the genre of change. Hope you had fun with the Warframe. Yeah, we hope you did. I hope maybe now it's relaxy time because we're solving puzzles in blueprints. Oh, do we go here? You know what? I kind of want to go this way. Oh, it's locked. Let's use the key. We haven't had a door that was locked before. Is it kind of the same? It is, isn't it? Let's go to... Let's grab the courtyard. Give us some more opportunities. From war to solving puzzle in a magic house. Yes, indeed. So, this room is locked with a keycard. We do not have a keycard. We will have to find a keycard. And I can also now... Oh, there's the dirt pile. But we do not have a shovel. So... we continue this way. Corridor. Guest bedroom, corridor, nook. We are going to go to... I kind of want to go to the nook. Because then we can go up. But it blocks off those other 2 sides. This blocks off those 2 sides. Maybe we're gonna go to the nook. See how much upward momentum we can get. And then we'll have to trace it back. Now there's gonna be a key in here. We need to find it right here. We got our key back. I miss so much, but that's why we have the VODs. It's true. The closet. I don't want to block us off. Kind of doing weirdness with this. I think we're gonna go this way. Go to the pantry. Pick up 2 steps here. Did you find the rest of the chess pieces? They're kind of all over the place. They're in like every room, basically. So I stopped taking notes because I felt like it's impossible. Security. View inventory of all items currently in the house? Oh my god. Wait, the key thing is in security. Wait, the key thing's in security. There's also the observatory, though. Oh, we gotta go to... We're going to security. I think this is big move. Oh! Big moves, big moves, big moves. Okay, look at this. We get to look around in here. So, look at that room. That's like the observatory, it looks like. There's that what are those called? Those staircases? I don't know why I can't recall exactly what they're called right now, but it's a staircase. There's like a storage room, a couple little... There's like a vault, too. It might be like the archive. That's the Nook. This is the hallway. The west hallway. Not the west wing hallway, but one of the hallways. That's a storage room. That's a spare room. That's a closet. That is like an office, might be a study. We are in security right here. We're moving around. Wow. That... What is that? Kind of looks like a bathtub. That's a little weird in there. A bit of a gallery. Is that a nursery? It is a nursery. There's another storage room up there. That's the Nook again. That's a pool. That is... looks like a music room. And that's the vault as well. Interesting. So we can touch these. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Security level. That's security level. Offline mode. Locked. That's security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. E.g., you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 to 6 with a high setting. Change it to low. Confirm setting. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost, during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Unlocked. Back. Return to security menu. View estate inventory. The following is the detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. 0 fruit, 0 gems, 0 keys, 0 coin. That means we collected everything possible right now. Log into network. Terminal password. Oh my god, we have a couple of the letters of it. Starts with like SW, but we couldn't get the rest. I hate that. I hate because they scribbled it. We couldn't read it. And it ends with like an ND. How many are there? Okay. So you could technically have that many, but I don't think there's that many. Okay, so now maybe we can get the code for that. Let's exit, and we can come back. And go into the terminal. Coffee! Oh, there's no pen. Blue memos, true. Red memos are lies. Uh-oh. More stuff to write down. More stuff to write down. Blue memos. True. Red memos. Lies. Okay. Oh, that's why there's blue and red there. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Noted. So that way we can go all the way back there. Through the courtyard. There's a security door here that we can't get into. Maybe if the power goes out. Coffee, microwave. Oh, here's a blue memo and a red memo and a staff notice. Oh, it has the terminal password. Oh my god. Is it the same one? SW. We can't interact with it, unfortunately. I can't rub it away. We've read this before. Effective the first week of December, payroll will be electronic. Can anybody figure that out? I think it's too badly. There's no way they expect us to figure that out. Or maybe what's the last name? Oh, what's his last name? It's Herbert S. Oh, what's Great Uncle's last name? I can't believe I don't remember what his last name is. We gotta we have to go back. Sinclair, Sinclair. That's it. That's it. That's it. Perfect. 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 Sinclair. That's maybe is that the password? It could be wrong. It's doubtful. It's doubtful. We're gonna give it a go though. Oh, does it have to be capitalized? Is it case sensitive? I don't think it's it, but incorrect password. No, it's not Sinclair. It starts with an S though. Well, his last name is Sinclair, but the password is not Sinclair. Herbert Sinclair. But the terminal password. There must be another piece of paper that has it on it somewhere. Terminal password starts with an S. We know for sure starts with an S. Or my spelling is wrong? No, I think your spelling is great. I think that was the spelling. We'll double check when we go back to the main, the first room. Let's read, these. So the blue ones are true and the red ones are lying. So let's read the blue one first. Okay. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Keycard access security doors. Increase frequency in higher ranks of the estate. In higher ranks of estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. Doors more likely locked. Progress north. Okay, which is exactly what we've been doing. Let's read the one that's lying. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked. The access levers are no longer required to grant entry. That's a lie. So that means the antechamber is locked. And access levers are required. To grant entry. I went back in the YouTube stream and his name is Herbert S. Sinclair. Yeah. It definitely is. Alright. So, we went to the kitchen, we went here. We have to go back this way. We have to... because we do not have an access card, so we can't go further north. We have to go back to the West Wing Hall. That is our next step forward, is the West Wing Hall. And we're gonna go this way. Yep. We gotta use our key. And so, we will be going... We have to go. We're gonna be going to the corridor. So we can move on to another room. I forget what that said, but... Okay. Room's a little packed up. Nothing else going on in here. Billiard room. That's a new puzzle. We'll go to the billiard room. And it'll help us go north. Okay. There's a coin in here. There's a banana in here. How tasty. We could play darts. We can't play pool. But there's a puzzle in here somewhere. Might be the darts. I don't see it having anything to do with the pool, because I have no idea what that means. I don't see anything in here to interact with. It has to be this. Can we interact with it? Oh, we can click these numbers. So the dartboard numbers are... Interesting. So it starts with 13 and like that one's right. But then we lose our way somewhere. I'm not sure how it works. Trying to kind of get a hint of what's going on. If I could just get two numbers. I know it's crazy to test every one, but I just want to... Right, it's got to be a special combination. 13-8? I can give it a go. It is. Why 13-8, though? Does it have to do with darts? I don't understand because I don't play darts. Darts. 13-8. What's the logic behind that? Five and 3. Oh. Oh, I see. So in this case, it's 19 and 14. But what's the split between the 14 mean? Plus? Right. 19. Interesting. So it was 13. So 13 highlighted. And then 5 and 3 were highlighted. And now we have 19 and 14. But could 14 be could that be subtraction? In darts, do you get negative points, like if you hit the little things, or... Interesting. Time to ask Google. If I remember correctly, that ring is double points. So, but that's not possible. Because it's 19 and 14. I'm gonna try 5 if I can find it. Or is it triple? So it would be 28. Yeah, but 28's not an option. So I'm gonna try 5. 5 was it. 5 was the answer. So we have to subtract it. So it was 19 minus 14. Highlighted. And so the answer was 5. And so this time it's 20 minus 2, so the answer is 18. 20 minus 2, 18. Oh, now we got a new one. It's pink this time, so it's 5 and 2. Could that be multiplication and the answer's 10? 5 and 2. 5, 2. 10. That's what I'm thinking. That's correct. 5 times 2, so the answer is 10. Now we're really getting into it. We gotta do it properly. I've been starting with the blue number. So I've been doing, so technically it would be 9 minus 7, which is 2 times 10, which is 20. Watch that not be correct. Or is it? Because even if we started with 10, 19 minus 7 will not. So, we gotta guess. Because technically, for regular math, you would do multiplication first. Right? No, hold on. It's been a long time. I'm thinking it's 20. 20 was correct. 20 was the answer. So that one was... Oh my god, what was it? So it was 9 minus 7 times 10 equal 20 darts. Wow, we figured it out. So it was 13, 8, 5, 18, 10, 20. We got 2 keys for our effort. Yippee! Puzzles. We love little puzzles. Good job. Good job, both of you. It is locked. Blue plus yellow minus pink multiplication. Yes. I should write that down too, just in case. Just in case we forget. So, blue equals plus. Because we'll be doing this like next week, and I'll forget most of this. Pink equals minus. And oh, yellow is minus. Whoopsie, scratch that, scribble that out. Yellow equals minus. Pink equals multiplication. My brain is working at 101%. You're doing great. You're doing great. Let's use a key. One of the keys we just got. Okay. So, we can go to a closet, we can go to a spare room, or commissary. I'm tempted to go to the spare room. Kind of blocks that way, though. It blocks opportunity that way. Commissary, that's what I'm thinking. Let's go to the commissary. Let's give it a go. Alright. The notes are all the same. Still has the same password thing that we can't read. We need, like, an eraser. There's nothing else in here for us to grab. We only have 5 coins. We can look. Gem for 1 coin, sledgehammer for 8, set of gems for 10, or running shoes for 8. We gotta use our other key. Okay. Bedroom? Kitchen? Kitchen will cut us off from the top, and I don't want to be cut from the top. Or we can go to the rumpus room, which will take us across. Maybe we go across. We'll get 8 coin for that. Running shoes for 8 doubloons? Deep. Yeah. Alright. What an interesting room this is! How silly, how fun. There's some board games in here, plenty of board games. 8 coin. We can go buy something now if we wanted to. Oh. Can we, Oh, we have to insert a coin? To get... Is this like a fortune? Is it gonna read a fortune? There's a big bishop in here. This must be a higher rank room. That's probably what those mean. I think. Rank 5, yeah. She's rich. Yeah, let's insert a coin. And then maybe we can go back and buy something at the commissary before we move on. Oh!
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Maybe?
The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Alright. I'm taking notes. Nice! Yeah, taking some notes. Okay, so we have a door marked with kind of a crescent moon symbol. Let me write it down. A crescent moon. White sand. Red flag with a black cat. Don't know what that means, but... I wonder if we should go back to the last room and buy something. What was in there? It was just 2 things of gemstones, running shoes. What was the other thing? It wasn't like a shovel, right? No, it was a sledgehammer, wasn't it? It was a sledgehammer. We should go get the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer for 8. Not that we need it right now, but I'm curious if we need it. And the running shoes, I don't know what they do. How many rooms have you seen so far? I'm not sure. In this one, we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is our 16th room. Oh, it's locked. We don't have a key. It's locked and we don't have a key. Well, we have one more way to go. We do. We have to backtrack, but there is a way. We have to go through the chapel. Unfortunately, all our money is gone. And we could technically go this way out the chapel. Nice. Check one item and retrieve it another day. Oh, that'd be good. Guest bedroom, spare room. We're probably gonna go to the spare room just to get to that other side of the hall. The other ones are good rooms, but I need this to get around. Closet. We don't have any gemstones. So, we could go back to the entrance hall and return here later. Or we could pick up 10. I think what we'll do is just go get 10 steps. That sounds crazy, but we're at 28. This is the farthest we've gone. So let's get that, and we're going to read this. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly, KL. Well, we figured that one out without the note. Thanks, KL. Oh! Little gem in here. Okay. Time to backtrack. We have to go, I believe, to the den. Yeah, we have to go down to the den. And we can go into the hallway. And then the parlor. We can go either way, technically. No, we can't. We have to go to the parlor. And then we return back this way. Okay. So, this is our only option, right here. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms, office, opportunity to earn coin and spread coin. We need 2 gems to go in there, so we can't go there. It looks like we are about to get ourselves really stuck here. We could open the closet and get 2 items and try to run back to that room and unlock it with a key. We could also go to the bunk room and get steps, but probably nothing else. We could go to the office to get coin, but we don't have enough to go in there. So I think our best option is the closet and hope we get a key. Watch it not be a key. It's a coin purse and this. Unhelpful. Small coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coin, earn an additional coin in interest. So we're cooked. We could go back to security and take a look at it. Just because well, I think the lights are on now, but when there was a blackout when we were getting our fortune read. And I wonder if that cooked all the things. But I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% on that. We could also try to go to the utility closet and turn everything off to cause a blackout. Maybe we'll do that. So we need to go to the parlor, to the hallway, to the den. Parlor, hallway. Is that the parlor? Yeah, parlor, hallway, into the den. Thank you for the daily yearning check-in, Dead Knight. Thank you. And we're gonna go into here. And let's see if we can just turn everything on. Turn everything on. Cook the whole thing. Not sure. It didn't do it. For sure that didn't do it. But we'll go back to... We'll walk up to security anyway, and then we'll probably just call it a day. Because we've run out of options. And this chapel is expensive, continuously taking our money. We'll go straight up the courtyard. Oh! Why is this one unlocked? Oh, it's because I opened it the other way. This one is not unlocked. The security door is locked by an electronic keycard. Sadness. Sadness! So I think we have botched it again. We got farther than last time, but we need to call it a day. And so we're gonna call it, and let's see, it's 11 o'clock. I don't know. I don't know if we should start another day, because they get a little longer each time. And,
Part of me feels so bad. Ooh, not that bad.
Alright. Looks like we're starting another day, huh? One more. Last day. And then this one, we'll have to call it after this one. Because it is a Monday after all. I've got so many pages of notes. It'll be nice to... I'll have to, like, set up a whole page and transfer all these over. I'm sorry, I hit the mic. Okay, here we go. Hallway. Not the best choice, but gives us some options. We should do either the nook or the closet. Maybe the closet this time. You can blue the prince. What is this? New item? What is it? Ivory dye. While drafting, you may use this to roll new floor plans. That could be helpful. That could be helpful when we get stuck. This one, we are going to go to probably the den. I would say the drawing room. Maybe we'll go to the drawing room. The gem would be nice, but I like the idea of having access to different things. Just make sure there's no items in here. Before we start. I do not need the chapel anymore. We do not need a chapel. We could... Ooh. I don't want to block that off. I want to do the West Wing Hall. I'd like to do the Nook, but it'll block off the other side, and I don't want that. We're going to take this one. Oh, you know what? I should have redrew that. That's my bad. That is my bad for not paying attention. Not remembering that I could. We'll go to the Nook this time. Kind of speed running it this time, but we've been to most of these rooms, so we already know what's in here. Apple. We're gonna redraw. Wow. What an awful redraw. Storeroom. We're gonna take the storeroom, so we'll get a key, a coin, one key, and that. And then we got gotta backtrack. This way. And go this way. These are all not good options. Redraw. These are also not ideal options. We're gonna go to the parlor though. Let's see. This is the black box that's a lie. This is the black box that's also a lie. The black box is not empty. That's telling you the truth. And take a look around, take a look around. There's nothing else here. Okay. The den. We're gonna take the den. Thank you for the cat ears. Thank you, thank you. Can't go that way. Oh my. Not great. Corridor. Nothing in here at all. There's spare rooms. Maybe we'll take the pantry. We're going like straight up and that's not ideal. Get some coin. Get an apple. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. Let's check this one out. You have to pick the one. You have to pick the color here. Alright, which color do we pick? The key to the bedroom. I think the bedrooms are this one. Green thumb. This will take us to a courtyard or a patio. The halls of Holly. Gold sink. And red rover. Let's see. We could do green, but I don't know how many of the red ones we've got. Or the gold? I've never seen the gold, I don't think. We're gonna try the gold one. Oh. Oh, it's a... Where are we? Oh. Laundry room? Special cost bypassed. Locksmith, keys for sale, kitchen. Interesting. Do we go? We can get some food. We go to the kitchen, or launder currency. I don't need the launder currency. Keys for sale. We'll try this out. Unfortunately, we locked ourselves out of a path, but I wanted to check out what was happening here. 1 key is 5, 3 keys is 12, special key is 8. Lockpick kit for 10! Oh, if we get 10 coin, we can come back and get a lockpick. And then we can go outside and lockpick that and get apples. Not that it matters anymore. There's another room back there. Okay, we need to go to the hallway. And back in here. And now we need to go this way. Well, let's go to the bedroom. We'll get another way out, and it'll give us 2 steps every time we go in here. And... car keys? A spare set of car keys. Oh, if we go to the garage, maybe that's useful. We'll have to find the garage, though. I haven't seen that one yet. Nothing over here. We have not been to this room. New room. There's some shoes just hanging out. More shoes. A little picture. Aww. Aww. It's all Christmas. By using this, you surely resolve most problems, yeah. How cute. How cute, a little picture. Ballerina. There's nothing in here. Generally. There's a safe. With a key code. So we'd have to get the code for the safe. I do not think that this little thing in here will be helpful. So, I think we'll take the East Wing Hall. Now we know we need to be looking for a code for a safe. A safe code. And we need to go. Let's go this way and then we'll turn around and go the other way. We haven't been in here yet. Let's go. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Not a single thing. Just a room? You're kidding. Okay. What a waste. Apple. We don't have very much coin. We could do the chapel, give us 2 options, or just that. Or just the commissary. We'll go to the commissary. Because we really don't need to be spending the coin. And we'll go to the... Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Ah, we don't have rank 8. We'll unlock it, though. We'll unlock it. So we can come back here for a meal later. Observatory. We haven't been. It's gonna lock us out of the rest of the day. But so is every other room. Let's check out what the observatory has. Oh, we can spin that. Is it the same every time? It's not. We can spin this one too. The Fixed Stars. The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, +3 sleps. Oh, so each one has a thing. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious. Do you want to hit the observatory early if you can? Dead-end rooms are more common today. Ooh, that's crazy. So it's kind of like a fortune reading. Let's put that away, and let's see if we can identify what we've got going on. We can go up to the top. Can we interact with this? No. Oh, there's only 2 options. Okay. How about that one? Can we touch that one? No. Still needs to move over, but... Oh, I see. Hold on. Let's go back down. I'm gonna move it over again. Move it this way. Okay, what do we got? A North Star? Is that it? 1 star? Constellation effects only trigger when clicked on? What does that mean? I have to click on it? North Star, gain 1. That did lock us out of the rest of the day, though, but it was interesting to check that out. So let me make a note saying, observatory. Stargazing. Rewards. Okay. So, did we lock out every room? We did. We hit dead ends. We tried though. We tried. Let's redeem 24-hour stream. Seven new rooms is not bad. Because there was a few of them, right? Well, it was the locksmith, it was the secret passage, laboratory, dining hall, dining room, you know, a couple of them. Alright. I think, what time is it? It is 11:21. Oh no, how long has this said N or 20% or whatever? How long has the tracking not worked? Anybody have a guess? How long did none of you say anything? Or did it just happen? Alright. We're going to save and quit, because I think that is the end for us. For tonight, there's no stream tomorrow. We're playing the Red Lantern on Wednesday. And, let's see. Yeah, the Red Lantern on Wednesday. Thursday's Family Game Night. I don't know what we're playing for that. We gotta figure that one out. Thank you for watching. Thank you. I think I had a really good time with this one. We're still gonna continue to have a really good time. I've wanted to play this for so long. That we're gonna be stuck on this for a while. It's gonna take us a long time to finish this one.
神様、the very money anymore. I will be knowing food. I want to buy this one.
Mittens just subscribed for 14 months.
Thank you for the 14th month resub, Mittens. Thank you. Alright. It's a shame you just showed up right at the end. But we'll have a VOD. We'll have a very interesting VOD. We made some discoveries. We solved some puzzles. We did some big braining. And, I'll forget all of it by next week when we play this again. We'll be playing this on Monday. At least, you know what? I think we're gonna be doing this like every Monday. Well, that's on the basis that I keep the schedule the way that it is and just suffer a little more. But we'll see. Big brain, small memory, yay! Yeah. Yeah, so over on YouTube, let's see, over on YouTube, have a wonderful night. We'll be back on Wednesday with the Red Lantern. And I think that is all. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget that, you know, I do post other videos. So I did post an edited, well, I say edited, I just cut it down, right? I didn't heavily edit anything. But I cut down our Bomb Banana session on Thursday, so that's up and posted if you want to watch that. If you didn't catch that, and you want the edited highlight version, basically it just has like all the runs. And then I'm hoping to get the first Red Lantern stream also cut down, because I think that was a good time, and put that one up. But I'll be doing that over the weekend. You'll be seeing that over the weekend. What else? Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. I'm still waiting on. We talked about Merchy Merch yesterday. Was it? No, we talked about Merchy Merch on Saturday, and I'm still waiting on that. And I think that's it. I don't have any other update or anything like that. So, over on YouTube, have a wonderful night, and we will be back on Wednesday.